Chapter 9. Foreign Currency Transaction on Hedging. Question 25. Peerless Corporation, a U.S. company, made a sale to a foreign customer on September 15th for 100,000 crowns, its foreign currency. It received payment on October 15th. The following exchange rate for 1 crown is applied. On September 15th, 1 crown worth 60 cents US cents. On September 30th, 1 crown worth 66 US cents. And on October 15th, 1 crown worth 62 US cents. Prepare all journal entries for periods in connection with this sale, assuming that the company closes its book on September 30th to prepare interim financial statement. So here we have to make another assumption is that the company always prepare the journal entries with US dollars, not foreign currency. Okay, so let's have a look at the journal entries one by one. On September the 15th, when the company made the sale to the foreign customer, because it not received payment immediately, so the journal entry is to debit accounts receivable and credit sales. Remember, we need to record everything in US dollars. So on that day, in total, the foreign customer owed the US company 100,000 crown. And based on the exchange rate on September 15th, we know that 1 crown worth 60 cents. So 100,000 crown in total is going to worth $60,000. So all the accounts in those journal entries are in US dollars. So that's why I debit 60,000 accounts receivable and 60,000 sales. Those are the US dollars. Okay, so that's what happened on September the 15th. We need to convert the foreign currency to the US dollars with the foreign exchange rate on that exact date. And this exchange rate is changing every day. Okay, and then on September 30th, this is the date when the company needs to prepare the interim financial statement and close its book. And on that date, because of this change of foreign exchange rate, and the journal entry we did is that we debit accounts receivable 6,000 and credit foreign exchange gain 6,000. Why we do it this way? And so let me show you with a journal entry here, a T account. So let's prepare a T account for accounts receivable. And on September the 15th, all numbers here are input will be in US dollars. 100,000 crown in total worth 60,000 US dollars, right? Okay. And then when it goes to the end of September, because of this change of exchange rate, so the exchange rate increased from 60 cents per crown to 66 cents per crown. So which is like the company is holding an asset in a foreign currency, and the foreign currency value appreciated. So the value of that foreign asset is going to appreciate at the same time. So total value of this 100,000 crown is going to be 66,000. So which means that the annual accounts receivable on September 30 will be 66,000. So its value increased by 6,000. So this is like adjustment amount. We need to debit accounts receivable 6,000. And where that comes from? It comes from foreign exchange gain. So we debit accounts receivable 6,000 and credit foreign exchange gain. So that's when they held when the company holds a foreign asset and the foreign exchange rate increase, and then the foreign asset is going to increase its value as well. Well, if they hold a liability, then they're going to owe more, and then that will be a loss. Okay, so this is what happened on September 30th. Okay, and then let's move on to October 15th. On October the 15th, that's a date when they really finally accept the payment. And the new rate on October 15th is 0.62. So what we mean is that on October the 15th, the total accounts receivable that they can collect from the foreign customers is 62,000. How I get 62,000? It equals to, still the foreign customer only owe them 100,000 kron, but the exchange rate decreased from 66 to 62. So 100,000 times 62 cents per kron equals to 62,000, which means that we have to credit 4,000 here. So this is another adjustment. We credit accounts receivable, and corresponding to this credit is a foreign exchange loss, 4,000. And then the customer, the US company is going to accept the payment of 1,000 kron on October the 15th, and that 100,000, that 10,000 kron was 62,000 US dollars, and then that is the last journal entry. Debit the cash and credit accounts receivable, and the amount in US dollars is 62,000. But in terms of crowns, it's still 10,000. It's not changing. Oh, sorry about that. It's 100. So that will be, our number here will be 100,000.